What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Deity difficulty Old World AI only battle. First time doing this sort of scenario on the Deity difficulty. What do we do with the last one? The last time we did Europe with Deity. It's the first time. I've always used Immortal before, but it was suggested we try Deity, and we're seeing some different results. So yeah, this is quite exciting. It's worked out, and now we're starting to see some civs get some planes. Russia has quite a lot already. The Netherlands now have some. I also had some comments regarding the resources, which obviously is something we can bring back to because oil was one of the main ones. I understand that not everyone was particularly happy that I gave everyone, basically, every capital city had some of the strategic resources given to them. But you know, I was trying to find a balance. I didn't remove the natural ones; they are still there. So like, if I don't know, a set region, but like the tundra and the desert is likely to have a lot more. Now they have more, they still have more, but like everyone else just has a minimum. So everyone can get at least like 1 or 2 planes. But obviously civs like Egypt, Egypt will probably have the most oil. I'm guessing they're sort of the biggest. Egypt or Babylon or Russia. Like one of these civs probably has the most oil. I'm guessing Russia, a lot of tundra, but you know. But civs who probably don't have any oil, I don't know, just making a guess here. Just based on the geography, I don't know, there's a chance Siam maybe wouldn't have had oil because there's no desert, there's no tundra, so there's a lower probability. Then, you know, they still get to build a few planes. They don't go completely without, or a few battleships. You know, they get to just build a couple of units because that seems to be something people complain about a lot before. But yeah, obviously I've got to try and find a balance. So it's not like I've equaled the playing field and removed it all. It is just that everyone has a minimum, and the civs, so Russia maybe had loads before, now have even more. They also got a bonus. Like I wasn't discriminate. Everyone got a little bit of extra. The only real winners, super like winners of this, is maybe people who captured a capital. So like Germany will have Warsaw's extra oil resource, that sort of thing. But then if they've captured a capital, I think they deserve that. That's fair enough. So yeah, hope that clears everything up. In terms of the New World, I don't know, is there any settlers out here at the moment? There's 2 from Rhodesia, and I think that's about it in terms of crossing the Atlantic, although I know the UK have a few more, 2 more arriving, 3 on the way, in fact, including the ones already there. The Dutch also have another 1 on its way over for now, so yeah, we're going to expect 5 or 6 more cities within probably this episode being settled, and we'll see where they get placed. And we're obviously going to have some weird borders emerging. Obviously, so far in South America, they're pretty normal. I mean, Congo, Rhodesia, Egypt all border each other back in Africa as well, so that's not like a major change. But for example, we might see the Shah and like Britain bordering each other, which is something you wouldn't have expected normally. I've seen some people definitely commenting on the disappointments that have been so far from Great Britain. Yeah, I mean, they didn't even finish getting all of the British Isles. Some people were happy that they at least colonized, I guess, with 1 city and a few more now, so I guess they're improving. Portugal is still yet to do it, which is really sad. I don't know what's going on there, but they obviously aren't keen on all the land available to them. Nigeria is another one. They looked, and I'm pretty sure they've been aware of the New World for a very long time, so I don't know what's obviously put them off maybe going and settling over there. I don't know if the Zulu can actually find it. They have caravels, but those could literally be new. So I have no idea, but maybe the Zulu know as well, but I'm not going to be as harsh on them. They're not having an easy game. No one's really been too disappointed, and I guess Japan, but you know, they're nearly dead now, so the hopes have definitely declined. Siam v the Zulu and Ethiopia v the Zulu. Not too important. I mean, Ethiopia has an advantage. I'm not sure caravels are the ideal war boat, but there you go. We'll see how this goes for them. Yeah, I mean, Ethiopia, there's not much else they can do. They're sort of tucked away in a corner. I've got to try something, I guess. Egypt's still failing against Burundi, and none of those settlers got slapped down just yet. Let's see the Dutch here looking pretty exciting. Another settler there arriving. There was a siege going on. Oh, Carthage is still fighting pretty hard against the Netherlands, but I think that will probably stay as a stalemate. But the main one was Germany is once again having a little bit of an attack on this Byzantium city. I'm not sure they have enough to get it, but we'll find out pretty soon, of course. Oh no, wait, I think this is new as well. I completely missed this, but there is some settlers coming. I said 6 from the Atlantic. There's also a couple of settlers heading across the Pacific right now. I'm just checking there isn't any more before I say a number. Okay, India has planes as well, which is pretty good for them. But yeah, India's got a settler just slapped down in California, so that's sort of a new city for them. The first west coast, on the coast, city. And Persia's heading out this way as well, so that's another 2 civs from Asia throwing their hat in for some extra resources. Let's have a look. What resources has everyone got? India got some crab resource, get some stone. That is not all around the worst. It's not the best city for resources, but obviously it's a good region, I guess. It's going to be a lot of food and stuff, and the rest of it's pretty deserty. Not so good. Russia completes the Eiffel Tower there. The Jar, their city's borders expanded pretty well. They've already got access to some sheep, citrus, sugar, and some bison, so some good resources, and some marsh and maybe floodplain. I don't think so, but marsh as well. Britain got access to spices, some fish and atolls, to test their nuclear weapons and everything. That I feel like it'd be pretty cool if you had to do nuclear weapon tests and it like ruined the tiles you did it on. That'd be kind of cool. And then when the AI like gets mad at you for settling near them, you get something like that. Be a cool feature. The Netherlands have got plenty of dyes. Dye capital of the world. They also got some stone, some bison. Whoa, what just happened there? I don't know. Screen flashed for some reason. Hopefully it didn't just like start recording the wrong screen or something. That'd be annoying. It's never happened, so I don't want to jinx it, but one day I'm sure it will. The Netherlands with another settler though, we'll see where that goes. There is a few wars. Poland v the Congo, doesn't matter too much. Rhodesia v the Zulu definitely matters. Obviously the problem is there's just so many places to fight. I'm sure this city will fall, and then we'll see what happens to the rest. And the Congo, Rhodesia declaring war on the Congo at the same time. Can't really recommend that, Rhodesia, but we'll see how this goes. I think we all know, probably ends up with some dodgy peace deals at the Congo. Give away a big bit of Congo, Brazil, which is going to give them a lot of strength. It is already filling out the borders here. Much of South America disappearing pretty quickly. Rhodesia grab their first city on the west coast of South America as well. Very nice. Germany's still struggling a bit against Byzantium. That is mainly the only war I think going on, like ferociously. I don't think any other cities are close to falling. The Tsar did hold off Russia while conquering Japan, so that is very impressive, and they're still very much in the game. Persia, a bit of a comeback when they grabbed this city back. They're still looking pretty good. India's looking great as well, expanding around, getting access to plains. Siam starting to settle a lot of islands. See how that works out for them. It's been really difficult to conquer these cities, because if you put a boat here, it's going to be getting hit from all 3 city bombardments, which isn't fun. See, India was the first to get to Australia as well, and so far the only civ here, so they will be grabbing a lot of the land. They did grab Uluru, but I don't think India has a religion, do they? No. They don't even have, there's not even a religion that's become dominant here, but they will get some faith, I'm sure there's some stuff they can spend it on later on with different policies and stuff going around. Okay, so where has Britain gone? Well, they changed shape when they're on land. Okay. Well, we'll see where these settlers end up. Looks like this one might be going to the Yucatan Peninsula. I have no idea. Obviously, the Congo borders. I don't know where the Britain's going from here, but looks like they're going to be going for parts of Mexico. They already have Florida. Right, the Dutch settlers here. Is there any more settlers? There is another British settler heading towards the Caribbean. Maybe we'll get a Panama Canal. Who knows? Won't get our hopes up, but it's always possible. Congo with another settler heading across the ocean. Getting exciting. Rhodesia have one as well in South America. Yeah, we'll focus on this for a bit. I know, sorry if you're getting annoyed with all the colonization folks, but there we go, another Dutch city, sort of in Canada, when the borders come through. There's also going to be a lot of strategic resources under here. We can't see those, but yeah, there's going to be loads. So that's obviously going to be helpful as well. Oil, coal, aluminium at this point in the game are the ones that are going to be important. I guess iron is still important. Frigates are still sort of the top quality, the top best boat at the moment, so iron's still pretty important as well. Carthage, okay, so they are getting bombed with planes, which is not fun, but they have actually got the navy to put up a fight here and at least distract the Netherlands. So we'll see how that ends up for them. Very interesting what Germany does. See, I mean, obviously I don't see them attacking Russia, but there you go. City does fall. Rhodesia grabs this one off the Zulu, so maybe they will start to emerge out of southern Africa as a bit of a contender for the victory. I'm not really sure who I would say is a contender. We're not going to look at the info addicts again for another 37 turns, which is probably, at this point, probably another week. But yeah, we'll look at that soon. Obviously, I do have to run the alternate battle soon. I haven't done that yet. I'll try and do that over the week when it is appropriate. But yeah, that will be coming. That's not been forgotten. That will just be in the turn when this one reaches turn 200. I'll show you that one. With the results, it will probably be turn 300 again, just because we're on quick speed and fairness, if we can even make it that far. Last time we couldn't on the Europe one. I think this one should be fine. There's no like mods that I know have issues, so we should be fine to get to that. As long as there isn't too many units, which is normally the issue. The Jar versus Persia is that important? I guess they border each other here, so something could happen. And the Jar now with a ton of planes as well, so they will be able. Everyone's pretty close. I mean, Russia is probably one step ahead of everyone, but it's not as bad as it was. And obviously, once you do reach the end of the tech tree, if we get towards that later level, it's not so big a lead or advancements to be ahead. Poland's still here, not really paying attention to them, but a few units, not much hope for them. And Germany did manage to grab that city off Byzantium. Didn't see that happening, but there we go. Germany, it's a good little extension of land and expands their border with Russia. But yeah, Germany just need to do what they can. I mean, there's not many options, but I don't think they could beat Holland at the moment anyway. Maybe they could if they get weaker and Carthage keeps distracting them and they spread out a bit more. Maybe there's a shot for Germany on the basis they're more clustered together. Not clustered, they're more, they're all in one place. Whereas the Dutch have now got to start to patrol North America, but eventually, obviously, the Dutch will get very strong from having North America, so there's a balance to that. But yeah, Germany, maybe there is a chance. Byzantium does retake it for now. But yeah, beyond that, like, can Germany maybe go after Poland? I'm guessing so. They have enough frigates at this point. They could probably grab this city, but the inland one's a little bit more difficult. And obviously, Greece may be the other option. Also, looking pretty strong. Similar technology levels to Germany as well, where it matters on land. The boats are a bit behind, but you don't border them by sea. Rome is still here for now. No one going after them at the moment. Carthage would... I mean, if I was Carthage, I'd definitely just peace out with the Netherlands, go after Rome. You could easily get through these triremes, add Rome, and you'd be in a much better spot. And obviously maybe try kick Nigeria out of North Africa again, because that was a bit annoying when they got separated. It's not affected them too badly. It was probably their worst city. I mean, I guess this one's pretty bad too, but yeah, it wasn't like a super important city compared to Carthage. Gades here, Antium is pretty good now, Utique, much better cities. Portugal versus the Congo. I don't think that'll lead to too much, just looking at it, no. This settler should hopefully get by the Portuguese now unit and be safe to make that crossing. So that's great news for them. Rhodesia's settler is just sort of sat here, I don't know, maybe they haven't picked exactly where they want to go just yet. The Songhai is another one I'd like to see colonise. I'm not as worried about them when I mention those disappointments, just because they are a lot bigger. They've obviously conquered Mali. They're looking pretty good in West Africa, and they're probably, trying to figure out when to attack Nigeria or Portugal or somebody separately. Alright, Britain's got a settler arrived in Cuba, and they've settled Edinburgh here in the Yucatan Peninsula, right next to the Congo city, and they have another settler out here now. And Persia's is digging deep into the sort of desert area. Maybe they'll settle like a Las Vegas kind of position, which would be kind of cool. Yeah, lots of Dutch units coming over now, not so many settlers. And what did we just see? We just saw Persia did lose this city to the Shah, so they were pretty successful, adding more to their empire. And bear in mind, it's been a while since Russia added anything, so every city that the Shah takes drags them closer into the conversation. I wish all these civs weren't yellow that bordered Egypt. Why are all the powerful civs yellow and orange? Got Songhai, Egypt, Netherlands, Russia, the Shah, and Siam. Siam isn't, but they're also bordering them in yellow. They're all... just makes the mini-map look a bit weird. You can hardly see where the border area is. Egypt is very bright, to be fair. I like that. And Germany retakes the city of Antioch here off Byzantium. Pretty... I'm sure this is probably going to keep going back because there isn't enough melee units. There isn't too many boats that can take it though, so yeah, once this musketman's dead, maybe Germany will hold on to it for a bit longer. Let's see what Russia does. Moving units around and taking damage. I don't know who that is against, but there was some bubbles there suggesting they had done or taken some damage. But yeah, don't really know what Russia's up to. A lot of planes out this way now. Maybe they're considering going after Germany. That'll be a big war for Europe. Very important one. for the future of the game. Songhai, could Germany do what the Shah did? Could they hold them off? Because that was so impressive. Russia's mainly fallen back from here, which suggests maybe they are interested in something out here in the west. Songhai versus Congo. They don't quite border each other, and Congo's held off Rhodesia. I guess for now they're starting to push through, but they've done okay so far. And so far down here is pretty... all these cities not under siege. Ethiopia grabs the final probable city in Madagascar, just adding another city for them, which is pretty cool. Carthage has peaced out with the Netherlands, and nothing changed hands, which is good. I mean, yeah, probably wasn't going to happen. Obviously, this city was low, but that was just from the planes. I don't actually know how the Dutch had vision, but there you go, maybe a bomber or something. But yeah, that will remain. Carthage, I think, are doing fine, I guess. Just try and stay out of war with the Dutch. Not that they were struggling too much, but yeah, go after Rome or something, and then see what you can do elsewhere when people are weak or you get an opportunity. Just make the most of it. Is that Congo settler, did it make it across, or did Portugal get it? I don't see him. Obviously Rhodesia may have killed it as well. I didn't think of that, but yeah. Oh no, it seems to be, unless this is a different one, then it might have just come back, but there you go. Portugal or Rhodesia, there's a lot of units out here, and one of them probably killed it, sadly. No more at the moment, just Britain and Persia at the moment, just wandering around, having a bit of a look at what they might go for. Anyone else now crossing with any settlers? The Pacific seems pretty quiet for now. Yeah, pretty empty. No more even down here in Indonesia or the Indian Ocean. But that will be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.